Hi, this is Mike Rogers, attorney here in Cleburne, Texas. I want to talk to you today about murder cases. I've handled many murder cases in my career. As a matter of fact, just yesterday I was in Tarrant County, Fort Worth, on a murder case. Uh, Murder cases happen for a lot of reasons, and there's all types of degrees of murder or death involving violence or negligence. Uh, but we're going to talk about first degree murder today. That's what you find in the penal code, where somebody intentionally inflicts harm upon another that causes their death. That could be done with a gun or a knife or an ironing board. It doesn't matter what the thing was that caused the death. Murder is murder if you intentionally inflict harm and it causes death. So, uh, in Texas, uh, you have first degree murder, which is a first degree felony and carries from anywhere from 5 to 99 years in the state penitentiary and or life, uh, or including a fine of $10,000, which I don't understand why the fine, but the law provides for it. We have, of course, capital murder in Texas, where somebody would either get life without parole or uh, death. The death penalty, we still have it here. Some states have eliminated it, but not here in Texas. Uh, and the capital murder depends upon basically who the victim was. If it's a small child, if it's a policeman, a fireman, uh, if it's a multiple murder, those are the instances in which the capital punishment can be imposed. Uh, just a run of the mill murder, no. Uh, the case that I was in court on yesterday involved a uh, a transvestite. She was a transvestite who got into a row with somebody there in downtown Fort Worth and wound up running them down with her vehicle. Um, and she got charged with murder. So it's a myriad of different circumstances that can trigger somebody being accused of murder. And even though she may not have intentionally caused the death, maybe she was just trying to scare the person. But if you act out in a manner in which it can cause death, then you're going to be tagged for having intentionally done it, whether you did intentionally do it or not. So it depends upon the facts, the circumstances as to how these things occur. But uh, uh, I've represented so many people over the years in murder cases, and a lot of these people are really good people. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong circumstances. It's an old story, and people get caught up in situations that no doubt they regret, but uh, nevertheless, it changes their life forever. Because if you get if you get convicted in Texas and you get a life sentence for murder, uh, you're going to do a minimum mandatory 30 years before you would even be eligible for parole. 30 years. Uh, if you're an older person, that is a life sentence, no doubt. Uh, Sometimes things happen. People get charged with murder and they're not necessarily guilty. Uh, I've had situations where I've had acquittals on murder charges. So just because a person is charged doesn't mean that they're guilty. Uh, One of my cases that I remember very much is a young guy who was living in a trailer park. There was a fellow that was doing damage to vehicles in the parking lot, and he came out with his gun and wound up killing the person who was doing the damage. And he got charged with murder. But the jury said, no, this was not murder. This was people that shouldn't have been out there doing what they were doing. And he took action, even though it was a vigilante style. It didn't matter. The jury felt like he was justified in doing what he did. So hopefully you'll never need to see a lawyer about a murder case. But if you have any other legal issues, you feel free to give us a call down here. Remember, your first consultation with us is always free.